9. But as you said, we are going to see things, and actually by morning get better. So by the time you wake up, the heat warning will be over in Milwaukee County, Ozaukee County, and north. Then you got to wait till 2 o'clock in the afternoon for Waukesha, Jefferson, Racine, and Kenosha counties. The heat indices are dropping, but we still have a 92 in Racine, 92 in Waukesha, 94 Whitewater, 93 in Watertown, but northeast winds will take care of that. We're also watching storms on Viper radar right now, and those storms are mainly in the northern part of the state, extending all the way to the north of the Twin Cities. There's a chance some of those could get down here, but not until tomorrow. More details on our weekend forecast, which is looking better, coming up short.
Like that. Thanks, John.
The medical examiner tells us tonight there are 4 suspected heat deaths in Milwaukee County today.
That is in addition to 3 people who died in Rock County this week. There are also heat-related deaths in Richland and La Crosse counties.
There are also more reports of buckling roads today. Crews had to repair Brown Deer Road near 52nd Street, and the DOT says there could be more problems this weekend, so keep an eye on the road.
The extreme heat and lack of rain create a huge fire danger. Down before over this grass fire in Racine County near I-94 and Highway K. A lot of crews were on the scene to keep those flames from spreading. No homes or buildings were threatened. It's been nearly impossible to avoid our extreme heat.
A lot of kids and parents had.
He enjoys every minute of it.
Cold water. Every once in a while, go into the air-conditioned trailer, take a little break.
Whether the job is hot or cold, they both have one thing in common.
It is quite a shock to your system if you're not used to it.
Yeah, you know, if you have glasses, this is the type of weather when you go outside and then you go right back into the current center. That's when you see it off quick.
Just as it did in this field just before 6 Friday, the smoke could be seen for miles. According to fire officials, early thoughts have heat from a combine or even a spark somewhere in the harvesting process, leading to the near 5 to 6 acre fire. Dry conditions have led the town to enact a burn ban in hopes of saving property and lives, allowing some limited grilling, but with extra steps.
Right, make sure the coals are out. Maybe take that and move it over onto the driveway, the cement driveway.
At least 3 departments were on scene, knocking down the fast-moving flames, and even after those flames are out, crews could be seen dousing the area, presumably to keep it from rekindling. And according to the DNR, the conditions are, quote, very dangerous when it comes to the potential of a forest or field fire. They say it could start quickly, spread quickly, in some cases be very hard to control. That's why some areas have enacted those burn bans. Meanwhile, many of these communities waiting for this expected cool down, hoping that rain will follow. In Racine County, Jason Newton, WISN 12 News.
Keeping the firefighters well hydrated. We're going to get them back to quarters and let them start the rehab here.
Nobody was injured. 7 adults and 3 children now displaced.
Pavement is popping all over the state under the extreme heat. 2 eastbound lanes of Brown Deer Road were shut down this afternoon when the road buckled. Crews were on scene quickly and managed to patch up the blowout in a couple of hours. In fact, right now, repairs are being made to a section of northbound 43.
Keller Russell caught up with people trying to avoid the scorching sun. Keller.
And Carol, while some people do enjoy the sun and extreme heat, others have had their fill. They're looking for anywhere cool and shady, be it movie theaters, malls, even ice rinks.
One word comes to Tom Mauer's mind when he thinks of the temps outside.
Scorching.
That's why he opted to take his boys swimming indoors at the South Shore YMCA. It's not something they...
Across the South, another muggy night, mainly clear, middle 70s in Dayton and Cincinnati. Stay with AccuWeather.com for more.
Here's the National Travel Weather Outlook brought to you by the new AccuWeather for iPad app, where weather is beautiful. And speaking of nice conditions, we have them here all throughout the Pacific Northwest, not only for your overnight, but well into this upcoming weekend as well. Nice and cool, a little crisp outside Seattle, Portland, down to the mid-50s later on for your Friday night to smooth.
Open waters of Lake Michigan. For the salt half of Lake Michigan, tonight, variable winds 10 knots or less, becoming southwest 10 to 15 knots late. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms late. Winds 2 feet or less. Saturday, west winds 10 to 15 knots.
And the Pettit Ice Center is offering a deal for anyone looking for a cheap way to stay cool this weekend. They have open skate tomorrow from noon until 4, and it is half off. On your side, live in Milwaukee, Keller Russell, today's TMJ4.
Cool, literally and figuratively.
Way to
Thanks,
go,
Keller.
Keller. Well, some people are paid to be inside at the Arctic Glacier. Workers are bundled up as they make ice. The room is 28 degrees. No complaints during weeks like this.
I say it was snowing at work, you know, when we're dumping carts and we've got a nice little snow pile out there. You know, we can have a snowball fight if we want.
Big heat means big business. Sales were $300,000 above average in June. And if you need help in finding a place to cool down, you can call the statewide 211 hotline.
Well, this isn't our worst heat wave. 89-year-old Ralph DeMaster of Oostburg lived through the massive heat wave in 1933, the Dust Bowl era. Ralph says the hot, dry weather created huge dust clouds.
We still had the dust blowing over from it. He said actually it blew all the way to the East Coast.
Despite the dust, Ralph says people slept outdoors to escape the heat inside. Now he has air conditioning.